All right, time again for ACW Talk right here at AM 1570 WYTI in Rocky Mount. 7:30, and I understand we have a lot of things. If you weren't there at the matches, a lot of things you missed. Now, of course, our show tonight brought to you by the fine folks at Comfort Inn, 220 Auto Sales, We Care, and I've got in the studios today Mr. Jamie Wright, one half of the Ebony Express. I believe still the champions.
Yes, indeed, still champions.
All right,
still
and then,
champs.
Then, of course, over here, is it Flo? Yes, that's
no, Fool. The
Fool.
Yes, Carl, I'm here tonight.
Oh, okay. And over here, a new one to Championship Wrestling here. Talk, Mr.
Julian Austin, a.k.a. the voice of ACW.
Oh, my goodness. You're the voice.
I'm the voice. That is correct.
I thought over here, this was sort of the voice of
Well, he says he's the voice, but if you were at the show Saturday night, we saw otherwise.
Oh, so there were no there wasn't a change of title in the championship bout.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. We're still champs.
Okay.
We got a lot to talk about on that note.
Oh, okay. So there were some big happenings because, I must say that the flow is rather subdued tonight. And I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but will we get a quick rundown, blow by blow, of what led to this change in demeanor here for you, sir? It's just surprising to me.
Yes, sir. I'm in a little pickle here, Carl. I don't know what I'm going to do, but to kind of give you a recap of what happened last Saturday night, it was a scheduled event between the Ebony Express, the fine champions they are, versus Scott Weddle and Foxy Roxy.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on. Did you hear what he just said?
I did the Scooby-Doo thing.
Yeah, I'd like for him to repeat himself on that one. I didn't quite understand him.
I didn't catch that either.
I mentioned, folks, that the fine champions, the Ebony Express.
Oh,
that's what I said.
Okay, all right.
I hope you heard that very closely.
I did that, and we have this recorded, so there's no denying.
Fool, you feeling all right tonight? Something's wrong with you.
Yes, sir. I'm feeling fine, thank you.
Are you a little sore?
How's that?
Well, I'm a little sore. Yes, I am a little sore, but I can fight through it.
Peon, continue on.
Yes. But what happened was the American-made tag team, they could not attend the show.
Oh, I see. Okay. They were still injured? Or
they were still having some injury issues, and the doctor for ACW would not clear them to compete.
Oh, okay. So what was it, just disqualification, or what happened?
Well, no, they still needed to have the match. The Ebony Express, the fine champions they are, they were going to defend the title at at all costs.
Okay. So what happened?
So what happened, they had a coin flip at the beginning of the night. And the fine gentlemen, the bad dogs, they won the coin toss. Some people think that Private Robbie Lynn actually turned that coin to their favor. But, of course, I didn't see that.
Okay, no, that's just rumors.
Yes, so the bad dogs were placed in the championship match between the Ebony Express, the champions. And it was a tough bout.
I can imagine you guys probably weren't prepared for that.
No, we had definitely done plenty of training
for the other team,
for Team USA. So it was definitely a surprise. But we're always up for all challenges, all comers. It doesn't matter who we face. We're always ready.
Well, speaking of surprises, you two were jumped before the bell even rang for that match.
Really? What happened?
I do remember that. Jeff and I were in the ring and preparing ourselves mentally and getting focused or whatever with our game faces on for the match. And next thing I know, I get a chop block in the backside of my knee and taken down. I look back and Robbie Lynn had taken me out, and then Spud was just starting to pummel on me. So after that, I looked up and my tag team partner was outside on the floor. So they jumped us before the bell rang, before anything happened.
Yes,
so.
I didn't even get a chance to announce the champion's name.
It just all of a sudden, boom.
I mean, they deserve that credit. They deserve to be announced and have the glory of being the
acknowledgement of the champions. Yes. I mean, you hold up the belt. That's
exactly.
Everyone can see that. Yeah.
So what happened after that was it was a tough match, and for some reason, Eclipso and Spud Wade are they're feuding right now, and I'm not quite sure where it starts, but I think it all might begin with Spud Wade trying to get a championship bout. To get the Universal Championship from Eclipso.
That's right. Eclipso's held that a long time.
Yes. So the match goes on, and some fluke. I don't know how it happened because they are great champions. The Bad Dogs won the match.
Well, hold up.
The
Let me
Bad
stop.
Dogs won?
Let me stop you right there. I can tell you exactly how it happened. I'm in the ring. I have an abdominal stretch in the center of the ring on Spud Wade.
All right, he's going down.
He's going down. He's getting ready to tap out. Next thing I know, I'm hitting the head with some object, whether it be brass knuckles, a belt, or something.
It was the Colonel's belt that he
wears. It was the Colonel's belt. Thank you, voice. Well, I'm laid out in the middle of the ring, knocked out. When I come to, I noticed Eclipso standing outside talking outside the ring. So I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking that we just lost our belts.
Yeah.
And it was via disqualification, so we should have kept the belts, but then...
So, anyway, the Bad Dogs won the match, and they're thinking that they're the new tag team champions.
Of course. You are the champs.
And I have announced that they have won, because I am the ring announcer in ACW.
That's right.
So, Eclipso comes out and informs the referee that the match is not for the belt.
How was that?
The contract was signed for Foxy Roxy and Scott Weddle to go for the tag team championship.
Legal technicality, I see.
So the referee looks at me and says, all right, you're going to have to announce the Bad Dogs as the winners, but the Ebony Express keep the belts because it was not a championship match.
Somehow I don't
think where it all went downhill, Carl.
You know, rightfully so, though, because it should have been a disqualification all the while anyway, so we deservingly kept the belts.
I agree with Mr. Wright.
Fool?
What?
Did I just hear that?
Wait a minute. No, yeah, there it is right there on the... I can see it on the audio thing here.
The flow agrees with Mr. Jamie Wright.
Yes, what is so... There's nothing wrong with agreeing with a great champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're listening. I hope you have your recorders out and getting all this down on tape. I'm dumbfounded. I can't understand what's going on. Maybe he's sick. Maybe the fool has got the flu. I don't.
You look a little. Yeah, you know that thing is going around. You know the swine flu and things, and they're going to have the medicine out. You know, next I think month.
Or maybe he just found an epiphany over the weekend. To realize the error of his ways.
Mr. Radio Man,
that happens.
I have a lot on my mind. But let me finish what exactly happened.
Yes, do tell the rest of this.
With the head,
this gets good.
With a head like that, you should have a lot on your mind, fool.
That's correct, Mr. Wright. But what happened next is the referee made me announce all that.
Well, that's your job.
That is my job.
Right.
I had to announce that, yes, the Bad Dogs won, but the Ebony Express keeps the belt.
Well, that's happened before, but, you know, titles don't always exchange hands.
Well, that's when it all blows up on me. And here come Colonel Spud Wade. He is a great champion.
Okay.
He confronts me in the ring and says that I cannot reverse the decision. And I just tell him
you're just a messenger.
I'm just some pitiful-looking announcer up there trying to do a job.
I agree. A pitiful-looking announcer.
I second that, by the way.
I've never seen you in the ring, so I can't tell.
Pitiful.
He pushes me towards the corner.
Okay.
Pulls me up by my nice shirt.
Oh, yeah, you were dressed up like your job requires.
And starts to just berate me right there in front of all those fans. At that time, Eclipso jumps up and says, Wade, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because Wade weighs probably another 150, 200 pounds more than I do.
Oh, my goodness.
I am not a big person.
So you're calling Wade fat now?
No, sir. I am not calling Mr. Wade fat. He is just big boned.
Yes,
he is a big.
He's not going to like that. I bet he's listening to this right now, and he's not going to like you calling him fat.
I did not mention the word fat.
Last I heard,